they have to use bubbles as floats. So when they pull down the gun, they won't lose it, and this will hold the fish up.
Fish
That's
ended
crazy.
up weighing
But
90
sometimes-
pounds, which is around
sometimes
half
a fish
the
even
size of the
take
biggest
that.
one caught in
Look
today's
how big
video.
that
You see
fish
this
is.
giant wounded
It's 'cause
dog?
they're so heavy, right? They can't pull them up
These
themselves.
these can kill you. This is dangerous. You have to go deep as well.
Fish
They
swimming
go to,
around
like,
it.
2
Well,
meters,
this
right?
one ends up
Can't
weighing
breathe
just
in
over
here.
150 pounds. But that's not the
Mate,
biggest one
watching
caught
the-
either. More on this fish in just a moment, though. First, we need to talk about how to catch giant tuna. This one was caught 15 years ago here in Indonesia by a famous spearo
Greek, so
named
do
Cameron
they
Kirk,
actually,
weighing in at
like,
just
go
over
down
200
super
pounds.
deep?
At the time, this was the
As
world
well?
record.
This is 91
Like the
kilos
people?
right here on this sketchy scale.
And on his YouTube channel, he talks about the experience just moments after landing the fish.
I don't even know what to fucking say. Surrounded by doggies, passing up 40, 50, and 100 pounders. Saw this one come through. 6 knots a current, no problem. I love it. Indonesia.
That right there is the key to catching big doggies. If you want to spear a monster, you need to let the smaller ones swim by. This clip was from 2 weeks ago. I'm about to spear a 130-pound
Look
dog.
at that! Look how many!
but-
Look how many things there are! Look how
You
many
see all those
elastics
fish
he's
down
got.
below it? Those are the other tuna in the school.
he's,
That's exactly what he was talking about. For sure, some of
Mine
them are
has one elastic. His has like 1, 2, 3,
bigger
4.
than this one. Having said that, a bird in the hand
Wait,
is
does
worth
it shoot,
2 in
like-
the bush. It's no secret that
shoot, like,
Indonesia has giant tuna. We ended up sharing this
No,
one
it's
with
just like the power of the
a
shot.
local
Power of the
village.
shot.
And
Like-
although this fish
Yeah,
is
but
a
like-
pretty good
like,
size,
they
it's
didn't
not
go
even
off.
close to that previous record here in Indo, let alone the current world
You know?
record of 240 pounds. And
Look at
since we're
that,
going down doggy
240
memory lane,
pounds.
this is my buddy Todd, 3 years ago. And in his hands is one of the
Oh, dear,
largest
you
doggies
get so
ever
good.
speared
Isn't
here in
tuna, like,
Indonesia,
super expensive as well?
159 pounds, which is still not as big as the biggest doggy we catch later in this video. But listen to what he had to say about
You
his
sell one of
experience.
those for
I
like
drove
a
down
lot of
two,
money.
3, and then a wall of
500
them.
quid
It
or
was just
something.
like, there
No,
must have
way
been
more.
50 or
Like it's like
100
per
people. And one
kg.
big
I
one,
don't know.
one
It's
bigger
like
than
Yeah, I
this.
know it's a lot.
Its
I know it's a lot. I don't know how
head was
much.
Just enormous. But I couldn't get close to it.
They're getting paid,
So I
mate.
turned around and this thing was behind me and I just went fuck. Smacked it straight behind there. Only gun to use, mate. Andre spear gun. Indonesia.
So how
Sound
long
familiar?
does it take
If
to
you want a
catch
big
one?
one, you need to ignore the little ones. But I didn't just spear that 130-pound doggy a couple weeks ago. I also speared this one. And the reason I'm telling you this is because since I've already
Look.
speared 2 pretty big fish, I am in the perfect position to be patient and
my
wait for a
God.
proper giant when I inevitably see that big wall of doggies that both Todd and Cameron described. Which brings us to today. I've been living on this boat for about a month now, and our trip is almost finished. And no one's even seen a doggy in over a week. And so when I do see this tiny little one all by itself, I decide to spear it for one reason and one reason only. Sashimi. My shot placement isn't amazing though, so my dive buddy heads down for a backup shot to secure the catch. Does he look familiar? He should, because that's Todd. Remember this guy? He's back here in Indonesia to try and beat his own record from a few years ago. Doggies are not guaranteed on these trips. Sometimes, for whatever reason, they just aren't around. You see these big pupils? Well, I think that they have such large pupils because when they're not around the reef, they spend their time in extremely deep water, where there's very little, if any, light at all. Although doggies aren't guaranteed, snappers, on the other hand, are 100% guaranteed when you're in a place as remote as this. This one was around 82 feet deep. If you wanted to, every day of the week, you could spear fish like this red bass. Indonesia is just so full of them. And although we already have more than enough fish from that doggy, we don't have any mangoes. And it just so happens that this guy is a mango farmer.
Halo Pak, selamat sore. Kamu mau ikan
Why are the
ini?
fish so big in Indonesia?
Sama-sama.
Not many things are more delicious than fresh mango after a long day of diving. Now it's sashimi time. Let me walk you through a meal that I like to call lazy sushi. Rolling a sushi roll is a huge pain in the ass, and since I've discovered this alternative way, I probably won't ever roll another sushi roll ever again in my life. After slicing the fish into sashimi pieces, take a bite-sized square of dried seaweed, put some rice on it, add wasabi, fish, and chipotle mayo if you want, dip into soy sauce, and enjoy. The next morning, I finally see
that
a
looks
big
good,
school of
mate.
doggies. You can barely see them in the distance in this GoPro clip. In person though, I can clearly tell that some of them
Do you think
are
they have
very
parasites?
big, but they're too far away. On my next dive, I see a lone small one. And since I literally just saw those bigger ones, there's no way I'm pulling the trigger, just in case they're still around. Turns out they aren't. And the fish swims off directly towards my other buddy, who isn't quite as picky.
10 meters.
I saw this doggy was right in front of me, and I didn't shoot.
that was a big one.
When you watch these YouTube videos, it might look like there are tuna everywhere, but that's not the case. I've been diving basically every day for almost a month now, from sunrise to sunset, with all dives being between 70 and 100 feet deep, and I've seen tuna less than a dozen times. I'm not complaining, but sometimes it can be a little disheartening. And after not seeing any other tuna for hours, I head back to the mothership for breakfast and a nap. I don't sleep for long though, because my buddy Todd is outside screaming with joy. Turns out, just after I left, the doggies showed up again.
Was it in that spot?
On that spot, bro. I dropped straight on it, was swimming straight at me. And yeah, bloody, he just started swimming towards me, and I could see others behind it. Then I just swam straight in. I just shot it right in the pectoral fin on the other side. I knew I got a good shot. I watched it like do its thing. It went boom, stood up, shook its head, and then it just took both the floats under.
The story's not over yet though, because although we're not aware of it right now, tomorrow is about to be even more eventful. Back to this tuna real quick. It ends up weighing 166 pounds, exactly 7 pounds bigger than the one that he speared a few years ago. It's a genuine monster.
1, 2, 3, go!
I actually took the images of his doggy and used it as a template for my new merch. This dogtooth tuna cap is available at aquaticapes.com. We have a bunch of other fish styles as well, like yellowfin, bluefin, mahi-mahi, wahoo, marlin, and a ton of others. And today we're also launching our custom collection, which is the same polo cap inspired design, but with just a simple outline of the fish in a solid color. And on our website, you can customize not only the color of the hat, but the color of the embroidered fish as well. For instance, you can have a pink wahoo on a khaki hat, a simple navy wahoo on a navy hat, or a green mahi-mahi on a denim hat. There are almost endless possibilities. And once you place your order, we'll custom make the hat and send it out to you just a day or two later. Anyways, back to the story. After taking an obscene amount of photos, it's time to process the fish. Inside its belly is another fish, ruby snapper.
Looks like a ruby, eh?
Remember those big pupils I mentioned? Well, according to Wikipedia, ruby snappers live between 90 and 400 meters deep.
Thank you.
It's kind of crazy that this fish was that deep just moments before it fatefully swam up into the shallows one last time. We obviously save this half-digested ruby snapper for sashimi and trade the rest of the tuna for some coconuts with the local fishermen.
Guys.
Then we remove its jaw from its skull, boil it till the meat falls off, and let it sit out in the sun to dry. You'll see why in a moment. The next day, I'm fired up. I'm ready to spear a tuna. It's been far too long. And there's no way I'm stopping to take a nap this time. Shortly after I start diving, I finally see that wall of tuna that both Todd and Cameron described. It's one of the most impressive things I've ever seen, but I don't see any monsters, and the trip's almost over, and I might not get another opportunity like this. And it's not like these ones are that tiny either, I tell myself. Sure enough, the moment after I pull the trigger, the largest doggy I've ever seen swims right under my feet. Spearing this small fish is one of the biggest regrets of my entire life.
Yo, geek, it's
The
me.
GoPro doesn't do this fish justice.
That is like a. Do you know how many times I've thought to myself, no, I'm not going to spear that fish. It's too small, and I'm going to wait. And then a bigger fish comes, and I'm like, yes, let's go. I actually get paid for that. I've got paid many times for that.
But trust me, it's significantly larger than that other big one I speared last week, and I f***ing blew it. I want to cry, but
Always
there's no
wait.
time for
If
that.
you see
I
a
need to
small
keep this
fish,
off the ocean
and
floor
you
so
know
it
it's
doesn't
not
get
worth
tangled.
it, don't shoot it because a bigger
Even
one will
small
come.
ones are surprisingly powerful. After a few minutes though, it runs out of energy, and my buddy Todd grabs the fish.
Nice one, bro. More fish?
There was so many. As soon as I shot it, there was a huge one. Biggest I've ever seen.
Really?
Do you see that look in his eye? I see that look in his eye. While I brain and bleed my fish, Todd's already on his way back down there. And a minute and a half later, his floats are pulled so deep underwater, we can't even see them anymore. Only a truly massive tuna has the strength to do that.
Oh my god.
Eventually, they pop back up to the surface. And after a
my
bit of a
God.
battle,
Imagine
it runs
getting
out of
that.
energy, and my other buddy heads
He's
down
so
for a
deep,
backup
too.
shot. This giant trevally is wondering what the fuck kind of an alien abduction just happened to that tuna. They've probably been swimming around these reefs together for a few decades. And the fish is secured.
That's so sad.
There was four with it behind it. I don't know, I think the other one was bigger.
You never really know how big these things are until you have them in your hands. It's always kind of surreal to see them up close, and they always look even bigger out of the water. They say that everyone gets everything that he wants. Look at how fake that smile is. That's the smile of someone who's crying on the inside. But I got what I deserved, and I'm coming back here next month anyways, so subscribe for more videos like this. Oh, and the jaw from that big doggy from yesterday is currently on display in the Andre's Beer Gun shop back in Bali. If you're ever in town, you should go check it out.
Damn. That shit's brazy.
Δυστυχώς όμως, οι συναγρίδες κινούνται.
Spearfish. Look at this, mate. Look at this, mate.
What?
Look at these grouper fish. You want to see big fish? Wait, he... Oh my god, he's a tryhard.
Wait, that's so cringe.
Wait, he's a tryhard. He practices in his pool.
Aim lab, holy shit.
No way. I would like Loki, I'm jealous, but saltwater and pool water are not gonna act the same.
Different.
Different. Nah, this is what you... No, fair enough. If he's gonna be shooting tuna, grouper or something, you might want some practice. Oh my god, that gun is so nice too. Oh my god, his gun is so nice. Oh, he's got a cool setup too. Wow. I can't believe he's got... How do you take it out? Please enlighten me.
It's probably like foam or some shit, mate.
Okay, you're good, bro. We get it, man. You're Giga Chad. Like, I thought I was good until I watched this guy.
Holy.
Down, boat's all ready. Serviced the motor yesterday.
He's got a boat as well.
Dive gear ready, spear guns, re-rigged, bands tied.
And a truck, He's got everything, bro. He's got a truck, a boat, nice boat too. So they have to go all the way out here to get there. So where does he go? Literally in the middle of nowhere. How do they know where to go?
Well, good morning. Welcome back.
Oh, look at his gear.
You're back offshore.
Professional gear.
Y'all already know what the deal is. Blake's up on the bow fishing right now. He's been chumped every single drop. I think he just hooked an amberjack, but he got smoked. He's got a tarpon rod, a big spin rod.
Oh, they're rod fishing as well.
These kudas are starving. Oh, I did not just see that. All right, I gotta focus.
Shark.
Blake, don't draw the sharks in. Oh, that's a little black tip.
No, I'm gonna catch that thing.
No, you're not. You have a mono.
He's a pussy, man. Jump
There's
to the
another
shark.
one. Come on, dude. I'm not trying to mess with sharks. Well, Blake's fishing up on the bow, hooking stuff. He just put a livey down. Now I got 2 sharks before I even get in the water.
Oh, he's flaming his mate.
Y'all know what's going on.
Low key, he's flaming his mate. He's like,
because
of you, there's sharks.
Like
Good job, buddy.
All day getting stuff ready.
You're a shark baiter.
Today my experience. Are you serious?
Bro, I don't even care if I went down there. If the shark was even to look at me weird, I'll be like,
fuck.
With my...
Nah, not even look, but if he breathed weird, mate, like he's actually done.
In the case that we do get lucky. And now I gotta jump in the water, and we have 4 sharks circling. Dude. How'd they just show up for one thing? Sharks are smart. Anyways. So y'all know what the deal is. I've been spending the last week, or mainly 3 days, dialing my gear. I spent a whole day in the pool testing setups. I have an 8mm shaft with a slip tip on there right now.
Whoa.
So I got the good spear slip tip setup. I just getting distracted by Blake's drag screaming. He's already caught a barracuda, hooked a big AJ, and now he's on a shark. But yeah, I went and got a scuba tank, so we're set up. Did all this stuff, a lot of stuff to get ready. It's a lot of work, but I wanted to prepare and do this right. So you guys saw the last video. I could have sent a Hail Mary, sent a prayer, but I wanted to come back and have an actual surefire chance of landing a big cubera if I do get to pull the trigger on them.
Bro, look where they're at.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop
Some
talking
crazy
and try to hurry
area.
up here since the wind is supposed to pick up later. We want to get in and hopefully get out as soon as we can.
Bro, look at that. Earth is flat, man. Holy
You're actually
shit.
bringing this shark in.
What do you mean?
You're a mono.
Yeah, I know, but I saw when he ate it.
Did he?
It's on the outside of his mouth.
Wow. I wish I got your AJ hookup on video.
Bro, yeah, I wish you got anything on video, like, come on.
8mm shaft.
Bro, go watch Blade and the other guy.
Here we go.
It's all wrapped up in the rig legs, which is exactly what I want to happen. I'm really going to try to shoot this fish around the legs so that it doesn't shoot to the bottom. I want this thing to tangle up as shallow
Look how many fish there
as
are.
I can get it to, so I have a good chance of recovering it.
Oh, he's diving down
But
deep
here we
too.
go. We are approaching the rig, and something I was really nervous
way
about
fitter than me. You can go down
as we were
further.
tying the boat up is that the current is actually the opposite of what it was last trip. So we actually had to...
You good? I'm waiting on you.
We had to tie the boat up on the side that we spotted that cubera. So I was worried that the sound of that motor was going to spook that cubera down too deep or push it out of the rig. And the suspicion quickly started to seem like it was the case. I start swimming through the rig, and that fish is nowhere to be found where we initially spotted it last week. But as Blake and I creep further through the rig, we spot it.
Bro, that place is beautiful, man.
So I halt, Blake halts. It's sitting a ways down there, but it's quartering away, and as soon as it sees us, it starts swimming the opposite direction. And that's with us being very far away and not even going after it. So right away I know, stop, hold off, don't push this fish. But even with that, it continues to swim away down into the deep. So now, I can't see the fish at all. It's disappeared down into the haze. So I just decided to make a dive. I'm way off to the side of it, but I just need to get eyes back on this fish, because as far as I know, it swam far down into the haze, into the murk, or even left the rig entirely.
That grouper.
I spot some smaller cuberas on the outside of the rig, but as far as the giant, it looks like it's gone. I don't see it anywhere.
Look how many fish there are, bro. It's beautiful down there.
Like, I could have shot some decent ones over here, but that big one swam over there. Like, I never even swam at him when he was already swimming that way. But I'm gonna swim around on the outside of the rig so I don't push him out.
And you have
How deep he's going, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look how deep he is, bro.
Wait, what if the fish just swims down there?
Holy shit, dude. Do you see how deep he is?
He's only tangled up at 70 feet. He's all wrapped up, dude.
70 feet he went down.
It's huge. A huge one. I don't know if it's the same one, but it's big. I'm gonna go shoot him and then get the scuba stuff. Hold this.
Oh, he's gonna get his scuba. He's gonna use his scuba gear to get the fish. Nah, that's cheating, bro.
What?
That's
Ah,
fucking
low,
cheating.
bro.
You go down there. No, go down there with your breath, Brev.
That's fine.
I know you would go there,
I couldn't.
mate.
I would die if I went down that low.
What? Why?
Because I'm not that good. He went down 70 feet.
You said you were him, mate. What?
He knows what feet he can manage before he runs out of breath. He's breathing. Listen, he's breathing in a.
Oh, so great.
at this point, we have a good shot, it looks like. That fish wrapped up, so it's not down on the bottom. But
That's
even with
scary,
that,
bro.
I know this is not over. One spear in that fish is far from a guarantee that it's going in the boat.
Bro, do
So
you
I
see
get
how-
another gun, make a dive here to just get a scope
Where's
of
the end?
what's going on.
He's so deep, bro.
And here I kind of freak out because I do not see that Kubera.
Wait, did he lose it?
It's still very green. You guys saw it take off when it was hit. And I'm wondering here if it got off and swam down into the deep.
Oh, he's not using his scuba gear anymore.
The game plan going into this, if I saw that fish, was to shoot it right where I hit it, because I know that Kuberas are very, very tough, and while I had a really prime opportunity at a headshot to shoot for the stone shot, I didn't want to take a chance at that spear not going all the way through. I shot that fish right behind the head where it's a little bit softer, and it still stopped that spear. I have no idea if that tips through, and now I have no idea if that fish is still on. So I try to calm down, slow down my breathing, but honestly, my nerves are through the roof. Adrenaline is pumping. This is nerve-wracking. Knowing I've just shot a giant Kubera snapper makes it a bit difficult to relax. Also, I'm noticing that the current is quickly picking up. So as I was trying to breathe up, I was having to kick to just keep myself in this one spot so I can dive and land where I need to get to so I can shoot this fish again.
Holy shit, he's going down deep. Oh my god!
Bro. There's no way he's that bad.
He's that deep down, bro.
He's so bad, like how can you fucking hit something in the water?
He shot it twice. They're so big you need to shoot them twice. Oh my god! Dude, he's so deep down.
He's so bad.
Watch where you're swimming, bro.
Watch where you're swimming, bro.
So you swim down straight into water.
I just put this slip tip to the gill plate. Put it in the gill plate. He's laying flat on the bottom deal at 83 or 85. I'm gonna go get his scuba stuff. We got 2 spears in him.
Is the second, where's the first shot?
Right behind his head in the midsection. I don't know if it went through, but he's on. He can't move much. He's all tangled up, his mobility's gone.
Why is bro blurring, man?
I think it's through the gill plates. Alright, let's go get the scuba stuff on. Hey, that had to have been him. Because he swam out this way, he went down and laid on that. Dude, he's huge. Like, I don't know how.
Very good.
So they put scuba gear on now. I see. Just to secure the kill. Still, that's last resort, I guess. It's better than wasting a whole fish.
Yeah, but like, what if you tell the boys
Blake, there's a big
you
link,
got a
big
fish
link,
with
jump in.
scuba gear, mate?
Like, big link, shoot this way.
Doesn't feel the same, you know.
Yeah, well, it's gonna call you a...
I mean, it's...
Here. Nice shot. Here, hand me something. Hand me the wood gun.
Oh, he shot in the spine and it died instantly.
Yeah, good work.
Holy shit. Yo, what's up, Coconut Bee? How you doing, mate?
Nice shot, dude. You saved a huge headache. Go sharks. No bent shaft. Good cobra. I need that gun though.
Okay.
Here, I'll hold it.
Grab it real quick. I'll hop.
Brain him when you get him in. Just watch that spear. About to go down. Blake just shot a cobia. Stoned it in the spine.
Shooting sharks now, mate.
Freediving is doable, but given this scenario, this bottom deck was at 105 feet. Last I saw that Kubera, it was angry. I could get tangled in the lines. There's a bunch of pipes here I can hit or get caught up into. On scuba, I'll have more time to sort out any issues, secure the fish, and make a cleaner extraction.
Yeah, that'd be really hard to get out without scuba gear. That thing's so big. Oh, he just gave up. The fish just gave up. That's sad. Yeah, DTX, Demi, thank you.
DTX_Demi just subscribed. M8
Why is
start
this- why
doing
is
some
the- why is the
boxing
skin like
streams
that?
to fight XQC or something like that.
Yeah, what's up, Axion? How you doing, mate? Oh, he's cutting it. Oh, wow. Okay. Just so you can get it back. Oh, you definitely need scuba gear for this. Ain't no way you're doing this without scuba gear. That place is so deep, bro. It's so deep. The pressure must be insane on your head. Got it. That shit, that's a monster. Can't do that without mask. There's no way. Don't call me a whale. The black hammer, please. That's massive, bro. How old do you think that is? I don't think it's 80 years old, but does anybody know? Oh my god. 37 years old. 50 or even 100.
Slip tip, Blake. It went
Oh,
through
we're really actually
and
just
it
destroying
held.
them all.
My shaft is bent around the rig pipe. Bro. I'm glad we brought a scuba tank because that would have been a nightmare. I mean,
dude, my slip tip went in his mouth.
Actually, dude, if I would have breathed up and gone down and just cut the lines, I think I would have, but swimming him up is insanely difficult.
He's really heavy.
Like, that would have been dangerous. I don't think I would have been able to carry him up. Watch the spears. Here. What, is your spear out?
Yeah, it went through him, dude.
So the slip tip's deployed? So,
no, this is the metal tip.
Dude, grab him by the spear. Both sides. Or the gill and that spear. There you go.
Okay, your flopper's not even deployed. It's in his mouth.
I know, it's fine. We got more spears in him.
You just pull him up like that?
Yeah. Whoa. You gotta just hit them up. You're good. Just watch this point. Yeah. Need help?
All the other spears good?
Yeah. Sure?
Sure?
Holy.
Oh my gosh.
He's on the beanbag. Alright, I gotta get in the boat. I don't even know how to get in the boat with all this scuba stuff.
Dude, yeah, he shot a giant Canberra. Canberra.
They're fishing.
Now we gotta get our guns. I don't know if he can pick them up. Dude, look at the cut of the slip tip.
They're like, damn, that's a big fish.
Yeah.
That's cool. So you caught him with a rod and reel first and then went and got him?
No, I speared him free diving. But he tangled up down deep, so I got the tank on. We just went and untangled it.
He has to specify that he did it free diving. He had to specify he did it free diving without the tank. It's like, I did it without the tank. That's what you gotta say.
Dude, look how
Flex,
much the slip tip ripped.
I'd be like, nah, I just went down there with like a Glock and just shot it.
That
It was
slip
easy.
tip ripped insanely. And dude, if I didn't even know he was that long.
Right, and this is way over 100 pounds.
Can you hold that camera? Look at how much that slip tip ripped.
I could have catched that with my hands.
I cannot believe that. Thank you so much for helping me, dude. That's the fish of a lifetime.
Right, and that's over 100
I think you're too fat, mate. You would just drown.
This is exactly what we came out here for. And it just happened.
Dude, we gotta get this thing up. I wanna see his good side.
I gotta get the guns too.
Yeah.
You think he's like 130?
150.
Really? You know what? You're right. My amberjack is dwarfed by that, Blake. Dude, I knew he was big, but I didn't think it was that big. That means the other ones we saw were 50 pounds. This fish is bigger than me. Completely bent around the rig, even with a slip tip. Slip tip, look at that. The whole side freaking ripped out.
You went through him with your double roll.
I cannot believe this. Here, back up a little bit. No way. He's 150.
Plus.
I can't pick this up.
He's ginormous.
I picked up a 100-pound amberjack, no problem.
Braden.
I don't think I realized, but we're just starting to realize that this thing is, I can't pick him up. Dude.
What, dude?
Oh my goodness. All right, let's get these spears out.
Then what?
Just...
18!
Is this a certified scale?
It is. Holy cow, they fucking fish, Zach!
Hold that. Are you gonna weigh him with the barrel?
Yeah, it's already
Calibrated for the barrel.
Is it? Yeah, it is. No, it's not.
Yes, sir. 1 second. Let me calm down everything in here, and I'll let you know what a good time is.
Just to get these 18! Right here.
Right here, 18.
Where's 18?
No, balance.
You want to get our guy here?
Yes, please. All right. 13.
Was that barrel good?
Oh, yeah, that was good. Yeah, I shot him at 11 a.m. and it's 5:09. That is a toad.
Dude, that's giant.
What do you think? Oh my gosh.
And that's the fish's weight, so that's more record.
They said it's air out. Keep it from getting freezer burned.
And when he sits and eats it all.
Taste test of the
W.
So contrary to a lot of assumptions, the Kubera snapper turned out to be amazing eating. I honestly couldn't tell the difference between a fried red snapper piece and a piece of fried Kubera snapper. If that tells you something, it should tell you that it was really good. Everyone who ate the Kubera thought it was amazing. I've had countless fish fries this summer. I've eaten so much Kubera, and I can tell you firsthand, table fare wise, it is great. So good actually that this summer we already ate all of the Kubera snapper fillets. I don't have any left. So that should tell you it was a good eating fish.
I mean, mate, if you're catching them and then you're just eating them all, what's the difference between going to the shop and just buying meat every day? At least you're getting your meat in a fun way. Okay. Yeah, Pax, you should go fishing for some bitches. That's what you should go fishing for.
Says you, bitch ass.
That's an air gun. That's a nice fish.
Lord Braith _ just subscribed. Sup Gronk.
Thank you, mate. What's up with you, man? Thank you, my boy. Okay, give me something funny. Let's see what TikTok's looking like.
One of the reasons for extending my tunnel system is to harvest a layer of building stone. So far, I only found one good layer, about a foot thick, sandwiched between siltstone and quartzite. It is fractured in ready-made rectangular prisms. All the other rock I am paying $575 per load to have removed as it is total junk. This rock I will keep. In the Middle Ages, huge amounts of rock were quarried out from underground near Paris. There were a few layers of proper building stone, but it was too deep to dig a pit. The stone was used to build walls and buildings for the growing city. Eventually the tunnels formed a vast network underground, and part of it is well known as the catacombs. I will use some of this for landscaping. I really like stone and plan one day to build a castle. One of the
Whoa.
So what the fuck are we cooking today, little buddy? I'm gonna bust out a full batch of child labor and see what we can produce. I've seen some crabs and some other animals and you're icing it down. You're wearing gloves, the area looks nice, shit looks clean. Honestly, it looks like you know what you're doing. This dish so far starting off like not my cup of tea, but it doesn't look horrible. But at least you know how to keep it sanitary, right? And what the fuck are those? You know, we were starting this off good, but then the pile of frogs, I don't even know what kind of crabs those are. But they don't look horrible, I guess. Even though everything here looks nasty as fuck to me, it is presented nice, it looks sanitary. Like, if you're into this kind of thing, you'd probably like it. I guess the thing that's a little concerning to me is why is he cooking so much food when clearly his parents are dead? He's alone in this world by himself in this kitchen. No mom, no dad, no siblings, no real purpose in life, except to get in here and make food for the cameraman. Listen, I'm sure there's some people in the comment section that are going to go, hey, you know, snails are good. Gary, the snails are great. I'm a big texture guy, and something about snails look like it's just absolutely fucking gross. I'm not going to do it. Sorry. If I was going to eat snails, though, I wouldn't mind eating it from this circumstance because they do look clean. Ah, yes, the giant frog's meat. The rest of your body looks normal, but your hands look like they're going to steal something. Go there and steal some more snails to put them in the bowl. I'm really not that big of a fan when it comes to frog and frog legs. If I was in a pinch, I'd probably eat it. It's definitely not the worst thing you can eat, and looks like he's cleaned it and prepared it pretty good. I don't know why you're slimming on that fucking basket and get its frog juices all over that table. Wouldn't be Asian without some Spider-Man boots and a giant-ass walk. Finally, we're busting out some dog piss, and we're going to go ahead and dip the frogs inside. I feel like the oil's a little cool because I'm not seeing that going on, so I'm not sure. It still might cook it to the right temperature, but I don't think it's going to have that outside sear you're looking for. But hey, you're the expert in frog meat, not me. God damn, for a kid, that's a giant-ass fucking butcher's knife. The peppers look great. The double chop technique, where did you learn this? This aspiring ninja's on the fast track to becoming one of the most lethal ninjas in history. With the lack of parents and the already amazing lethal combat skills, in 15 years he's going to be the next Snake Eyes in the next G.I. Joe movie. With his fucked up backstory, he's basically Asian Bruce Wayne. Without the money. And also without the parents. Actually, the only thing he has in common is the lack of parents. frogs look a little slimy, gray, and gamey, I don't think I'm fucking with them. And like a lot of videos, the vegetables and all that kind of shit,
this
it's
guy's
cut up
kinda...
nice.
Kinda weird. What the fuck is that?
Is this for makeup or for coloring?
Coloring.
Why are you laughing? Why are you smiling?
I'm here to save it.
One more chance. Is this for makeup or coloring?
Makeup.
So why did you lie to me? What did I tell you about this?
This one.
What did I say about this stuff? What did I tell you about this stuff?
This stuff. Look, I'm this.
I know what it look like. So what did Daddy tell you about this stuff?
I from this study. I'll never say one.
What did Daddy say about makeup?
I do this.
No.
Nothing.
No.
No.
No what?
No more makeup.
Whose money bought this?
I kind of want a fun one, Dad.
Who buy this?
Fun one.
Huh?
Fun one. Isn't it interesting?
What did Daddy say?
Show me, honey. What is that? Show me.
Slowly got it this one. It's for the one. For the one. For everyone.
Come along with me as I start my morning. The first thing I do is usually unplug the aerator for the koi pond. I'll leave it off for an hour or two just because it's so loud when I'm out there. The next thing I do is I go over and feed my fish. As a reminder, we have about 150 koi in there, so I'll probably do 3 or 4 scoops of food for them.
What happened, Rick? I thought you weren't the good guy anymore. Ain't that what you said? Even right here, right now,
after one
you
game,
gonna fight
mate.
for. I'm a better.
Lady, go!
Hey, brother.
What's up, Josh?
Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Hey, brother.
Josh Striker just subscribed. Welcome back, Greek.
Welcome back, mate. Thank you so much. Gimme. What's up, Oni? How you doing?
Man.
Yo, what's up, Moxie? How you doing, brother?
She's a freaky young gal, a bisexual.
Donald Trump, if you can hear us, please, Donald Trump, please save me. Please save me, Donald Trump, please. I'm asking you. Please save me. Please save me. Please get these people away from me. Donald Trump.
These people.
I'm going to eat
well,
not one.
well.
I'm going to eat 2 boxes of cereal. Good morning. Oh god, such a good flavour. I was at a festival yesterday. I'm absolutely starving. Someone challenged me to eat Special K raspberry flavour, but it only has 330 grams. Amateur level grammage. So I got myself 2 boxes. I'm here again with Perform. This is their meth flavour in my eyes, even though it's cookies and cream and I love cookies.
He's making them?
Alright guys, check out what I got. Let's open this bad boy up. Okay. Oh shit. A pair of Shrocks. We gotta open this up. Dude, look at these. Wow.
I need some.
Shrek Crocs.
Chat, should I get some?
Alright guys, check.
Hello.
Hello, it's Metropolitan Police here.
None of that, man. No, my mom's life, you know, coming in. Hello.
Get fucking mocked up.
But if you're too drunk to drum and the music is right.
We've upgraded our biopod, which creates grubs that self-harvest themselves for us, which we then feed to our chickens, meaning we don't rely as heavily on store-bought chicken feed. We first fill it up with food waste, meat scraps, and coffee grounds, which we get for free at coffee shops. The smell of this attracts black soldier flies, which enter through these PVC pipe openings, which leads to cardboard bundles where they like to lay their eggs because of all the nooks and crannies. The eggs hatch into larvae, which fall into the food waste below. When the grubs are fully mature, they start to climb upwards looking for soil, because they have to hibernate in soil for 30 days to finally transform into their final fly form. So they follow the incline ramp we made and then eventually fall right into the bucket below, self-harvesting themselves for us. Excess moisture can now leave through this hose in the back, and we now have ventilation. A byproduct that the grubs leave behind is frass, which we can put into our compost. The water barriers prevent ants from climbing up and eating the food waste and grubs. Watch our long format video on YouTube to learn how to make one. We've upgraded
That's actually so cool. Bug spawn.
I'm going to show you what it's like to go on a ski trip with your friends in Australia, because yes, you can go skiing in Australia and it is the best time of your whole life. So basically, we got a fat Airbnb and it's not a ski lodge without old skis on the wall. Are you kidding me? Every single ski lodge has to have old skis and a fake fish apparently as well. But listen, so in Australia, it snows at the very bottom. They're called the Snowy Mountains, and yeah, it snows every single winter. So let me show you. Listen, I went on eBay and I got a ski suit from the 80s. I looked up 80s ski suits and I found this, and it is a legit old ski suit that somebody would have worn going down the mountain in the 80s. Also, this Airbnb came with a bunch of oranges and we've just been using them as balls because there's literally 100 of them. And I took one with me onto the mountain. Also, look how Australian this is, right? There are kangaroos everywhere, but there are also deer everywhere because down in Australia there's a bunch of deer. So all the deer and the kangaroos frolic together. Actually, they're not really frolicking, they're frolicking. They're running for their lives. They're so scared of the car. But anyway, that is the coolest thing ever. And then we got all our ski gear. I got my ball because listen, when in need, if you don't have a ball, grab an orange. You can eat it or you can throw it around. It's it's nature's toy, to be honest. Anyway, when we got to the top of the mountain, this is the only day that it snowed, by the way. We were there for 7 days and it only snowed once because it's the end of the season. And the snow wasn't even snow, it was rain, but that doesn't matter. At least we have roll-ups to put into the snow, which, listen, that's the most Australian thing ever. Going to the snow with your friends and just putting roll-ups into the snow, leaving them for 10 minutes and then eating them. When you get them out, they're super hard and crunchy. And listen, if you're from America, Australian roll-ups taste so different to your roll-ups. Your roll-ups taste like a sugar bomb exploded in your mouth. The Australian ones aren't that sweet. They taste more natural and healthy, even though they're probably not. But I don't care. I'm just gonna say they're healthy. Anyway, then we played with our beautiful ball in the snow. It was amazing. And if you lose it, it doesn't matter that much because it's from nature anyway. So you're not even littering. Anyway, listen. At this point, we were so wet because it was just raining. So we went into one of the ski lodges and we had hot chocolate and we had what do we have? Oh, Caesar salad wrap. I've never had that in my life, but that shit is delicious. Okay, remind me to get that every time I see it on a menu. It was really good. And then this is the only day where we kind of cut it short early because we were so drenched. And once we got to the bottom of the mountain, the sun came out and we were able to ski in our t-shirts. For real, the weather here is insane. And it was like 2 p.m. at this point. Usually we skied all day long every day till the lifts closed, but yeah, because we were drenched, we decided to get home, have showers, put on some comfy dry clothes and go to one of the restaurants that was right next to our Airbnb. Turns out it was a distillery, so we were having shots at 2 p.m. And sausages and a bunch of crackers and stuff. We filled ourselves to the absolute brim, even though we had dinner soon, but you know what, that's okay. You just eat whenever you feel like eating, it's fine. Then we walked around.
Holy yap.
Give me a song and I'll play it.
Okay. Would the yapping ever stop?
Here Comes the Sun. Okay.
Oh, she has her OnlyFans? Okay, and give me a second.
I'm going to show you what it's like to go on a ski trip with...
Like, I don't care. It was just enough yapping for anybody's.
When I'm with you.
So guys, Graham's got some great news for you all. Before we give the news out, how are you feeling, Graham?
Hi, I'm great, a gay unicorn.
I wasn't expecting that, but yeah, what are the results?
I have got autism, functioning autism, and today I'm not wearing my unicorn mask. I'm going to be a human for a change.
How has it made you feel knowing that you've actually got autism, mate?
Angry and upset, but I don't have emotions because of my autism.
So guys, Graham's...
Oh, what the fuck?
This could happen to you, but don't pull the nail out, otherwise you might lose a lot of blood. There are a lot of blood vessels in the feet, and the nail could have cut through one of these and is blocking the flow of blood. So that's why we don't want to remove the object. Now in this case, we can't take the whole board with us, so we need to cut it out. Next, let's wrap the nail so it doesn't accidentally fall out.
Oops. Looks like we've had an...
Fuck all that, bro.
And look how small the leg is in the wing.
Well, goddamn. I know I'm a fat motherfucker. And I eat things in one bite, but goddamn, you eating Popeye's dried up ass biscuit with one bite? Shit, I don't need 1.5. Hell, that motherfucker make me choke.
Hi there, driver's license permit.
Really True though, he is right.
Okay, dude, you're driving 60 miles an hour.
Will I ever make it to them heaven gates? 2 phones, I feel like I'm Kevin Gates. Will I ever make it to them heaven?
At least it looks legit.
We found this in a car. Rock hard.
And it looks new. How did they do that with chemicals? That can't be healthy for you.
Literally. What the fuck? That's like a biscuit.
At least it looks legit.
Yeah, mate. That's why I stopped eating McDonald's ages ago.
Checking out the window of what you want with me.
Can I watch YouTube on this 14-year-old Android phone? Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's go to the YouTube app. Well, that does video. So that's unfortunate. 4. Oh gosh, this is Android 1. Can I watch...
Alright guys, I think I'm done for today. I'm done.
GG's, mate.
GG's, mate. GG's, everybody. Bye, Pax. God bless, man.
God bless.
See you guys.